so many friends here, so many friends old and new, friends and foes, friends who you've battled with, friends who we shared good times with. I'd also like to welcome, there's a lot of people here from other clubs, and I know two of them are here with Roger at the back there, so thanks for that there. So many clubs here have made the Gay Orange game the game it is today, and the sort of welcome environment we play in. But first and foremost, tonight's about celebrating the achievements of Stonewall over the last 25 years and its momentous achievements, and what 25 years it's been. We've had 4 consecutive Gay Games titles. We're 15 years in the Middlesex County League. The current World European Gay Games champions. We've won the last 4 consecutive European Euro Gay Games Cups. We're holders of the London Football Weekend Cup. We've had a total of 43 tournament wins, and we won't play in this year's Climbers tournament. I'm also so pleased that tonight we can part of the celebration will be supporting the Albert Kennedy Trust and the amazing work they do with young LGBT homeless around London and the wider UK. To thank you for the contributions you've made coming in, and hopefully you'll make it out tonight. We've got a couple more great speakers coming up now. We'll have Charlie coming up in a bit telling us about the great work that Albert Kennedy Trust do. But first up, I'd like to welcome Penny Simmons, who's come all the way from the FA, all the way from St George's Park today, where she's in charge of grassroots football, and she'll come and say a few words. So thank you very much, Penny.
When I spoke to our communications department a couple of days ago about what I should say, I said, okay, don't speak more than 3 minutes, you'll bore the arse off me. So with that lovely pep talk, if you please know, I've only got a couple of minutes. So first of all, on behalf of the FA, a huge congratulations on making 25 years. As somebody who's ran a club, coached in clubs, I know that's a lot of hard work from many people to get to 25 years, so happy birthday and congratulations. And I was thinking, coming back from St George's Park this afternoon, about when I came out, when I was in my late teens, I went to join a women's football team, and what a supportive environment it was. And I'm guessing if I'd been coming out as a gay male 25 odd years ago, that wouldn't have been the case. So the work that Stonewall have done, I think, truly are pioneers in football. I think it's a very brave and bold step, and one that should be recognised and applauded. So my job as development director at the FA really is about football for all. It's about getting everybody to play the game, whether that's widening the talent pool for our England men's and women's teams and our disability teams in the Paralympics, or whether it's getting more coaches, more referees. But it's absolutely about giving everybody the chance to play football who wants to. And that's why the work of Stonewall and other partners who are in the room, make my job easier by delivering that message that football truly is for all. So we're really looking forward to continuing to work with you. We were all together a couple of weeks ago at the launch of the Month of Action. It's really important that football has made huge strides, but we can't ever be complacent. So we'll still be working with you and our partners to make sure we promote education, awareness, that we make it really clear that homophobia will not be tolerated. There's no place for it in the game that we love, and that football, if it's going to be our national game, is absolutely for everybody to take part. It's great to see Peter Clayton here. Peter has been actively involved in Stonewall, and I don't know if you know, but he's the first person to come out as an FA councillor. That's pretty brave in itself. It's his story. It's up to what is now the Inclusion Advisory Board, which is chaired by Heather Rabatz, quite high profile in the FA and in the football world, championing the anti-discrimination and inclusion plans across all the football bodies. So Peter, you made great strides there in opening those doors internally and moving in those political circles, which are last thing from me, just to say, I've talked a bit about the amazing work that Stonewall have done off the pitch, but I think you've already mentioned you're not bad on it either. I'm surprised anybody turns up to the Gay Games and you see your name there. It's absolutely fantastic what you've achieved off it. So I hope you have a great night. Happy birthday, congratulations. Keep up the fantastic work.
All the work that the FA is doing to diversity in the game. I mean, the world of indeed football is a very different place now compared to it was in 1991. And that's down to the efforts of players from Stonewall and other clubs that are represented here. It's very easy, but boy, has it been difficult to make that happen. Some from a rejection of not being able to play in normal, mainstream, straight teams, these players form their own. And there they played and changed minds and attitudes, pitch by pitch, team by team, and week by week, to allow us today to play without prejudice. So I'd like to formally recognise and show our appreciation with a round of applause for all those that played their part in paving the way and making sacrifices that allow us to play in a hugely safer and more welcoming environment today. But for some of the LGBT community, there's still a way to go. And we need to support those who still fight to improve lives, LGBT lives. So please join me in welcoming Charlie, who's going to talk about the great work that the OPMT do.
Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome everyone. And thank you very much to Stonewall for having us here. I'm a patron of the Albert Kennedy Trust. I'm not going to talk for long. I'm just going to say a little bit about what it's 25 years. That's fucking great, isn't it? Well done. 25 years ago, I was actually coming out. I was hearing Kelly talk about what it was like for a gay man 25 years ago. Obviously, I was 4. But no, coming out as an 18-year-old as I was 25 years ago, and it's hard enough dealing with everything that kind of puberty and adolescence brings, and the spots and the hormones and the hair and that kind of shit that I had to deal with. Ridiculously large penis. And then to deal with your sexuality on top of that is such a huge thing that I know all of you would have had to deal with as well. I've got 2 kids now. I don't know if any of you here have got children. And the thought of anything happening to my kids is terrifying, really. And the thought of being homeless is just beyond, thought, really. It's horrendous to think that my kids could be out there on the streets with everything that brings, the possibility of drug abuse or sexual abuse, violence, that kind of thing, even worse. And imagine if those kids that are on the streets are there because of their parents, because that's what a lot of our young people have to deal with. They're on the streets because home life is so much worse. I think there are just under 5,000 young LGBT people on the streets in the UK, and that's 5,000 too many, really. Now, I'm not going to go on for hours, and I could, about all the fantastic work that we do at the Albert Kennedy Trust, and I'm sure a lot of you know what it is that we do, but we provide a safe place for these kids, and they are kids, and I've met a lot of them, and trust me, all of their stories are horrendous. And we do everything from getting them off the streets, providing them with a safe place, giving them advice, getting them mentors, sometimes placing them in houses with other LGBT mentors and supporters, and really helping them with their lives. And obviously it's amazing work, but we can't do it without your support. Now, I know that you're all here to have a drink and celebrate, and probably to get off the football, or I don't know, but you will see people around the room with buckets. I know you've all given generously on the door. Please, even if you can just give a little bit, a couple of quid, whatever it is, it really does make a big difference. Albert Kennedy Trust is not a big charity. We don't get a huge amount of funding. So anything that you can give really, really would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, have a fantastic night. Happy birthday, Stonewall. Thank you so much for having us.
Peter in the purple, when we mentioned purple. Now, before we finish, being our birthday, we've got a lovely special announcement, and I'd like to welcome our club captain to the stage, who will talk to you and reveal the announcement. Doug.
that shirt on, I feel so immensely proud about all of our achievements. And we talk through some of those achievements in terms of gay games, Euro games, and we get press and it's great winning. But I think the large part of Stonewall was really about is that every single Saturday, every single Sunday, we go out in less glamorous conditions and we pitch ourselves at the very best of amateur football. And I think that's why we have the credibility, the players, and why we continue to change perceptions and get results on the football pitch. So I want to thank everyone over the past 25 years that's put on a Stonewall shirt, that's been part of a committee, that's been a manager, that's been a captain, that's been a treasurer. It's paid to play. We don't get paid, unfortunately. So thank you all. You all deserve a round of applause for your own contributions. And now, on to the special reveal. I'm fortunate enough, only as a senior executive, to work for Aon, which is a large corporation. You might see them on a small football club called Manchester United. You don't have to play in this. So we've been working, Phil Clement is here, he's the senior exec of Aon, and we've been working with Manchester United and Aon over the last few months on diversity and in particular LGBT in sport. And to commemorate Stonewall Football Club's 25th anniversary, we will, Stonewall Football Club, be playing Manchester United legends at Old Trafford, which is a fitting tribute to everything we've achieved. So stay in Eric's good books, might be. And he might be expected. So thank you, Phil Clement and Aon. So there you go. Enjoy.
I was reminded just before this, as I just came over, don't have a drink before the night song, so I think I can have a drink now. I'd like to thank, for this evening, I'd like to thank Mikey for all the work he's done, helping set us up. I'd like to thank the wider committee for the work they've done this year, for the labour events held in their countries, culminating in a gala dinner at the Emirates on the 4th of June. So I think all that leaves me to say is, can everyone raise their glasses? 25 years of Stonewall FC, and here's another 25.